how to stay mentally strong in tough times, and the big 4 skills of mental toughness. And what are the big 4 skills? Breath, a positive attitude, visualization, followed by setting micro goals. So I often use the big 4 skills of mental toughness in my workouts, like today's workout, which was 100 pull-ups, 300 push-ups, and 300 sit-ups. So initially, when I first decided on this workout, I was just like, oh man, 100 pull-ups, that's gonna be a lot of lactic. Push-ups and sit-ups as well. But what I did was broke it down into micro goals. I did it in 20 sets of 5 pull-ups, 15 push-ups, and 15 sit-ups. So really focusing on micro goals, and when I was tired, I focused on taking deep breaths in while focusing on the fact that these chalk marks on the ground were slowly being rubbed off with each set. So really, the breath came first. Secondly was changing the conversations in my head and saying, no, I've got this, 1 rep, 1 step at a time. And the next aspect was focusing on how I would feel after all of these reps. And finally, the micro goals of 20 sets of 5, 10, 15. And these 4 skills are applicable to really any situation in your life. When you're faced with a challenging person or experience, pause for a moment and just take a breath in. Take 3 breaths in maybe, 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. That will allow you to just reflect and really, rather than react to the situation or person, respond to it. As Viktor Frankl once said, between stimulus and response, there is a space. And it's within that space that we get to choose our response, which ultimately results in our experience. So that's number 1, take a deep breath. The next aspect is having a positive attitude, having some sort of an affirmation that you can recite to yourself. Simple things like, I've got this, no, it's all right, it's gonna be okay, I've got this, no worries, easy day, whatever it is. That's number 2. That kind of gets your mind out of that thought pattern. As we know, if we follow that train of thought, we know exactly where it leads us to. Number 3 would be visualization. Who do you want to be? Where do you want to be? Rather than focus on what you don't want in your life, focus on what do you want, what kind of resolution, what kind of solutions you want. And finally, setting micro goals. It's not about running that, let's say we take a marathon, for example, it's not about running that 42K. It's about focusing on that 5K aid station. All right, I'm going to hit a 10K mark. It's about setting those micro goals, exactly what I was sharing with my workouts, breaking it up into 20 sets. So those are the big 4 skills of mental toughness. Try and apply them in your life and better manage the situation. And remember, that space that you have between what triggers you and where you want to be is that choice. And that choice is yours every single moment, every single day. I hope you can apply the big 4 skills of mental toughness and develop a warrior mind.